Evie, Grandma, we have one more Franklin story. In fact, this is called Franklin's Bad Day. Now, Grandma, I wonder if you and Evie had a bad day today. I know you went on a nature walk. I know you did lots of good things. Well, maybe today wasn't a bad day, but every once in a while we have bad days, don't we, Grandma? Don't we, Evie? Maybe we don't get what we want to eat or to play with or to go to school or not to. Sometimes it's a bad day for us. What makes for a bad day, Evie? Grandma, what makes for a bad day? Well, let's talk about Franklin, see what kind of bad day he has, and what Franklin does when he has a bad day. Franklin's bad day. Well, Franklin loved to play outside in the winter. He could skate forwards and backwards. He liked to catch snowflakes on his tongue and make angels in the snow. But today was different. Franklin was having a really bad day. Oh, Franklin, look at that little sad face. I wonder what started him having a bad day. It started in the morning. Franklin was grumpy when he woke up. That's a grouchy face, teased his father. Yes, it is, said Franklin. He crossed his arms and he frowned. Would you like a nice breakfast? Asked his mother. And Franklin said, no, I don't want a nice breakfast. I don't want any breakfast at all because I'm grouchy and I'm having a really, 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 really bad day. Well, his mother made breakfast anyway. Franklin started and looked out that window, and heavy gray clouds pushed across the sky. It's even a bad day outside, grumbled Franklin. He picked at his food. He didn't really eat it that much. He looked outside and he saw it's not going to be a good day outside either. The sun's not out. It could rain it. I'm having a bad day. Well, for the rest of the morning, nothing really went right. Franklin knocked over his juice, broke his favorite cup. He couldn't find his marbles, and the last piece of his puzzle was missing. Franklin slammed the door. He stomped on his feet. You seem awfully cranky, said his mother. I am not. I'm not cranky. Leave me alone. Well, just then, Bear knocked on the door, and Franklin peeked outside. Do you want to make a snowman or ride in my sled? Asked Bear. Franklin said, I don't want to do anything. Oh, please, 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 said Bear. Well, Franklin, fresh air, said, will do you some good. Franklin says, I don't want no fresh air. Out you go with Bear, they said. They handed Franklin his hat and his mittens, and Franklin pouted as he bundled up and he went outside. Well, they can make me go outside, but they can't make me have a good time. The two friends walked along the path near Otter's house. Let's ask Otter to come, said Bear. Franklin gave Bear a puzzled look. Oh, I forgot, the bear said sadly. Otter, his best friend, moved away yesterday. They didn't talk all the way to the hill. My friend Otter moved away. Well, Bear's on his sled. He wants to go with Franklin. Go, go, go. Franklin kneeled at the front of the sled, and Bear sat behind him. And Bear gave this big old push, and down the hill they go. Let's go, he shouted. The sled glided halfway down the slope, and then it stopped. They had landed on a bear patch. Oh, no, wailed Franklin. What a terrible day. We can't even go to snow because there's no snow on the path right here. This is not any kind of fun. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness, what's going to happen here? There's a big sign that said no skating. Well, the hill was no fun, so Beaver suggested they go to the pond. And when they arrived, the pond was roped off. No skating today. No skating, warned Mr. Mole. The ice is way too thin and you might fall in. Well, Franklin lost his temper. This is the worstest day ever. There's no such word as worstest, said Beaver. There is for me, Franklin said. I'm leaving. I'm just going to go home. Well, Franklin stomped and stormed home. He threw his skates and his slushy, mushy mittens on the floor. "Now, please pick up your things," said his mother. "No, no, no!" Franklin was sent to his room for being mad and being mean to his mother and not listening to what she was asking him to do. Well, my goodness. Oh, now I understand, Franklin's father said. "I understand why you're having such a bad day. You're mad and sad because your best friend moved away." Franklin nodded. "You miss her a lot," his father said. Yes, I do. I miss her an awful lot." And they hugged each other for a very, very long time. Oh, that hug felt so nice. It made Franklin's bad, worstest day feel a little bit better. And then Otter, said his father, Franklin, "Otter and I did lots of things together, and now we can't. We can't do those things together because Otter moved away." "Well, you can still be friends," his father said. "You can share your feelings by calling or writing." And Franklin thought a moment. "Do we have a big envelope and some stamps?" I wonder what Franklin's going to do. I bet you it's a lot of what you and Grandma did over the weekend with you making crafts and everything. So Franklin went out to make a good time here and do something nice for Otter. Franklin spent the rest of the day making a scrapbook for Otter. He filled it with pictures and drawings of two friends together. And near the back, Franklin put a dozen envelopes. He printed his address on each one. On the last page, he wrote, "Please write to me. Then we can stay friends. Not only will I draw pictures for you, but I'll give you envelopes so that you could draw pictures for me, and we could still be friends even though we're not away. They're close to each other." Oh, geez, that was a great idea. So as he walked to the mailbox, Franklin felt better. In fact, the snow was falling. It was getting cold enough for the pond to freeze, and Franklin had a really good feeling that tomorrow would be a really good day. I hope you guys had a good day today, and I hope you have a good sleep tonight. I love you, Evey. I love you, Grandma. Don't have a bad day. Bye-bye. Night-night.